Welcome to the Frijoles and Hummus podcast. I'm Ben Escalera. I'm Frijoles.
And I'm Anthony Eid. I'm the hummus.
That's right. So we're going to talk about how off. No, should I say how off?
No, the truth.
The truth
behind these online home value estimates.
That's right. They're all over the place, dude. I don't know if you noticed.
And you get those people, they come, you give them a price, they're like, that's not what it says online.
Yeah, that's not what it says on Zoom, on whatever, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, who cares?
Yeah.
Here's the truth. Here's the truth, right? So we have a couple listings coming up, right? We're realtors, guys, by the way. I'm with Berkshire Hathaway, and we cover the Inland Empire, right? My base is out of Beaumont. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm with Berkshire Hathaway as well. I'm based in Riverside office, right off of Central.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to do today. This is going to be cool. We're actually going to do this live. You have a new listing that just hit the market yesterday or something, or today.
Yeah. And you got one too, right?
I got one. I just got it signed right now, actually, on my way over here. So it's not even in the system yet.
Okay.
So you're going to pop in my address. I'm going to pop in your address, and then
we're going to compare.
We'll
compare what you got versus what Zestimate got or Redfin got.
Yeah. And I'll let you know how much I'm listing mine for and why, and vice versa. All right.
Good.
So let's start. Okay, here, I'll start. You give me your address.
Yeah, so mine is 16305.
Hold on.
You can't tell me to start and then say, hold on. Come on, man.
Man, I wish I was a technical guy. All right, 16305. Okay.
Angel Canyon Drive.
Angel Canyon Drive
in Riverside, 92503.
Dude, that's a badass area, actually.
Yeah.
That's in
Lake Hills.
Lake Hills, yeah.
Lake Hills Reserves, actually.
Yeah.
So you have your Lake Hills, and then you have the Reserves, which is like the high-end community of that.
Damn, that's the high-end community? Jeez.
Yeah.
You got to have some money to live there.
Yeah. Apparently so. I mean, you got to have money to live anywhere now.
That's right, for real, dude. But Lake Hills is but that's because you would be up in the mountains, so you got a bunch of views, right?
Yeah, we got over there. I mean, it's all views, either mountain views, city views, sometimes both.
Yeah,
you got the lake right there too, so you catch everything there.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful community.
Okay, so I pulled it up online.
Got it.
I got a value online.
Let's see.
Let's see how far off they are. By the way, these estimates, they're up or down, right? Yeah. They can either be for some reason. Well, not for some reason. I know why. A seller or a public or a homeowner will never tell us when the online value is lower.
Yeah. No, right? But if it's higher,
they're going to be like, why?
End of it.
Right? Yeah. So
it's true.
Yeah. And most people think that we use this as like to price our properties. I don't.
No.
Now, when I price property, I don't. Actually, I never use it. I use other data. All right.
Well, we're realtors. It's easy, right? You just punch in a thing and that's it.
That's it, dude. I wish we could be that easy. Damn, that would be cool. All right, so I'm showing this house, 16305 Angel Canyon Drive. It's a big house, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3218 square feet.
Yep.
Up in that nice area that you mentioned, built in 2007. That's cool. Nice big lot, 8,712. It's a pretty good sized lot, actually.
Yeah.
It's a badass house, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it looks, 2007, it still looks fairly new. The old picture still looks fairly new. So I'm sure it's a pretty nice house. 889,700. Am I off?
You ready for it? Drum roll.
So hold on. 889,700 on Zestimate. Drum roll. What is it?
All right. 915.
915.
I got it recorded at 915.
Okay, so that is, I wish I was a mathematician. I should know this off the top of my head. No, that's like $25,000 higher.
Yeah.
So the online value is showing 890, and so if your homeowner tells you for some reason, hey, this thing is showing 890, and you want 915 for it, I guess that could be a concern. I don't know. I doubt you'll get that.
I don't think I'm going to have any problems with that.
Right.
I'm not worried about that.
So I guess the question is, why are you listing at 25,000 above what online says?
So online, you don't hear anything about them having solar. You don't hear anything about the backyard being upgraded, having its own spa. Mm-hmm. You don't hear about the kitchen upgrades and all the other things that come with it.
Right.
It's more like a general, not kind of general, very general, just these are the numbers, and this
Yeah.
is what we're working with.
Yeah.
You know, they're just picking a pool, and it's like, all right, we're
Yep.
putting you in this category.
That's
and
right.
That's it.
That's right. So so the way it works online, like you said, the online masterminds, I guess, grab an area, right? They get an address, 1635 Angel Canyon, and then they say, okay, boom, 1 mile around. It doesn't matter why this one sold for 950, why this one sold for 900, why this one sold for $1 million, why this one sold for 600. It doesn't matter. They don't even look at that.
No.
All they do is they basically grab all the numbers and come up with an average.
5 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms.
That's it.
And then square footage, and then
Yeah.
the average of all that.
That's right. So what we do is, wait a minute. No, there's no way. You can get more than 890.
Wait a minute. Before giving them the secret, I want to do something here.
All right, cool.
I want to
my house. Or
I want to do your new
let's
listing.
do
Let's
okay.
compare your new listing and
all right.
see where we're at.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
Then we'll break down the science of it.
Good.
We're scientists.
All right, let's do that. Let's do it.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. 3
Let's see,
3 3 5
3
5 3.
Wait.
Yeah, I know.
3
3
Are
5.
you stuttering?
I
No,
wish I
no.
was. I will be after this. After I keep saying 3 5 3 5 3.
Okay, 35353
Hutchinson Place
Hutchinson Place,
in the city of Beaumont.
Beaumont. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what value comes up, and I'll tell you guys all about this house here as well.
Okay, this you thought mine was bad. This one's better.
Is it?
Yeah, no.
Okay, why? You don't know how much mine is worth.
Well, no, I got my price online and Mr. Realtor, my house is worth from 572 to 680,000.
Time out. Hold on.
570. You know, I'm willing to gamble 100,000 based off of this price.
Wait, what?
How about that?
Hold on.
How does that sound?
I've actually never seen that much of a spread before. So wait a minute. So online it's saying 572
to 680,000
to 680. Dude, that's like $108,000 difference.
Yeah.
So they don't even shoot out a value. They just say it's gonna land somewhere here.
No,
dude.
And you know what's funny? It says thinking of selling. Well, what the hell am I selling? 100,000 difference? Like,
dude,
what?
That is crazy, man. So if I was a homeowner and I saw that, I would be confused.
Yeah,
I'll be like, how, when, way, what, whatever, right? Damn, that's 100. Okay, so let me
tell
you where we're at.
Let's do. Wait, okay, we got to do a drum roll for this one too.
Okay,
so
shoot. So where am I gonna land between 572 and 680?
680.
All right,
yeah.
ready? 660.
Wow.
660.
660.
Yeah. So that's interesting because. So how did they get to 680? And how the hell did they go so low as 572? That is crazy, man.
Well, it's kind of back to what we were saying earlier. You know, before I cut you off rudely.
Yeah. How dare you, dude? That's a hummus thing, dude. That's
that's
definitely not a frijoles thing. That's
yeah, no, the frijole just lets it out.
Yeah, yeah, that comes out.
Yeah,
nice and smooth, dude. Oh my god, dude, this is a podcast.
Come on, hey,
what are we doing here?
We got these people listening to us.
Yeah, let's keep it PG.
Yeah, keep it PG. So anyhow, as we were saying earlier, they're just pulling, 5 bedroom, 5 bath, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, whatever it is.
Yeah,
they're just doing numbers for numbers, but they cannot do like for like.
Yeah,
there's no way.
There's no way.
So what do we do when we come in?
Yeah, so when we come in, right? Well, hold on. Let me tell you a little bit about this house first before let me pitch it. Why not? Right. So it's in the market today, right? Okay. Later today, I'm gonna pop it in. We got professional pictures coming tomorrow, so tomorrow's gonna be all online. It's also a 5-bedroom, 3-bath built in 2023.
Got it.
Ain't that crazy?
What? Dang.
They just bought it.
They just bought it and they're selling.
They bought it in 23. I actually sold it to them. I sold it to them. Yeah, I sold it to them, and then they. Hey,
by the way, congratulations.
Yeah. Hey.
Congratulations on the deal. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah, thank you.
So, I sold to him in 2023, and now it's too small. But it's a 5-bedroom house.
Too small.
Too small. 5-bedroom house. It has a loft. Could be a 6-bedroom. It has a den. Could be a 7th bedroom.
Wow.
Killer view, right? Because it kind of sits a little higher too, and it has that wrought iron fence in the back, so killer view.
Yeah.
Right. They have a nice one of those aluminum patios side to
Well,
side. of the
in
house.
Beaumont,
So-
correct me if I'm wrong, but you get that mountain view, right?
You do get that mountain view depending. I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta be in like the Lake Hills part of
Oh,
Beaumont.
hey,
You know
hey,
what I mean? 660 and a ton of amenities in that. This one is in the HOA.
Got
So
it.
you got pools, gyms. Oh, you get internet in that HOA.
Oh,
So anyway, so circling back. What was the question, dude? I forgot.
how are we coming to this? How did you,
how did we get to the
I
value?
get to 915? How did you get to?
Okay, so since I'm talking about the
660.
property, I'll let you know how I got to 660, right? So I'm in the area where there's a bunch of new construction,
Yeah.
which by the way, we help everybody with new construction too, by the way. So if you guys want to buy a brand new house from a builder, let us know. We'll take you.
Because we can also negotiate those. It's not just a set price and that's it. We can help you out with that.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? People think that when they walk into a model home and the sales rep tells them, "Oh, this one is 600,000, 700,000, 800," that's it.
Yeah, they think, oh, it's not. It's like you're going to Walmart and buying something.
Yeah,
like a candy bar. Like, no, it's not that set price.
Definitely not the case. When we come in,
Wait. It's not the case if you come with a realtor.
that's right.
Yeah.
When, if you incorporate us, right? So if you just show up without us, we can't help you. But if you say, "Hey, Frijoles Hummus, we're gonna, I want to see new construction. Take me." We'll take you. We'll take you to all the new construction properties, and then we'll negotiate. I've been pretty successful in negotiating. I know you have too.
Yeah.
So-
Well, the last deal actually,
Mhm.
same thing. Actually, I got from you.
Right.
We negotiated that one, and they made an error, and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it worked in our favor, and
Right.
boom, we got that guy a smoking deal on this new house.
Yeah. Because that too, when they make an error, if you don't have us,
You're not gonna know.
Yeah, you're not gonna know.
Yeah.
So anyway, when you look at you got to look at the area. What is selling like for like, but also what did this house have, or what does my house have that this house didn't have?
That's right.
Right. So mine in particular has paid solar.
Yeah.
Not only that, little things that add to the value of the house. I tell the sellers, "Hey, you want to leave the refrigerator? Do you really need it?" No, the refrigerator stays. Okay, how about those custom blinds? Those stay. How about the washer and dryer? Those stay. Hey, are you willing to help with first time home buyer? Yes, I am. So the more value that you can add to the house, the higher the price is of the property, right? So if I come out the gate and I say this one is 660, but you're gonna walk into a turnkey home, you're not gonna have to buy a fridge or a washer or a dryer or solar. That means your electricity bill is gonna be basically nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's value right there, right? So that's how I came up with mine.
Well, not just that too. You got to consider. I mean, I did a lot of the similar things that you did,
Right.
but the other thing you got to consider is the competition, because whether you like it or not, you're in competition with like homes on the market.
That's right.
So if you see something on the market that's listed for 660, like yours, and you want to sell it quick, you say, "Well, mine has all these extra features."
That's right.
Just like the listing that I got, it's gonna have paid solar once it's done. It has its own spa, like I said before. It has beautiful stamped concrete in the back.
See,
I mean, those are things that you cannot compare with these estimates or these Fin 572 all the way to 680,000.
Crazy,
Yeah.
dude,
So
that's
how
crazy.
there's no way. It's no way.
yeah, dude, I can't believe you said that, man.
Yeah.
So that was on Redfin.
Redfin, and mine was on
That was on
Zestimate.
estimate. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I hope we provided value for somebody.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Well, I mean, you guys got to let us know. Do you think? Well, let's do this. Let's do a poll. Let's do like a competition,
Go
because
for it.
I like a little healthy competition.
All right.
Who do you think gave the better advice, the hummus or
The frijoles.
I don't know? You guys got to let us know.
That's right. Comment. And we appreciate the likes. Thank you so much for the comments, the likes, the views, and the shares.
Yep, we appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See ya.